The new Samsung Galaxy S24 AI features are a ripoff and they're going to charge you money. Yes, I was reading the fine print because, of course, nobody does this nowadays. And I looked at the bottom of Samsung's webpage when they talk about the AI, and it says that the Galaxy AI features are free until 2025 on supported devices, which means after 2025, it looks like they're going to start charging for them. And that really rubs me the wrong way. That's not something that they talked about. It's not something that was brought up in the event. And I had heard rumors of this, but I thought it was a rumor, like just wasn't going to be true. One, because we hadn't even seen what AI features we were going to get yet. There was all these things we were thinking about. We thought we were getting generative AI, which of course that didn't happen. And well, it looks like I was kind of right and wrong because I thought it was going to be better AI features than it was. And Google Pixel still seems to be the king of AI, which is great. And the Google Pixel 8 Pro is still the smartest smartphone that you can get. And I think that this whole AI thing is probably overblown when it comes to Samsung. That we're talking about Samsung AI for all, AI for everyone, and they're going to support previous generation devices. So certain previous devices will get these features, but it's not going to be till later in 2024, and it's not going to be free after 2025. So maybe better things roll out down the road. Maybe we get other features as it goes along, and that would be cool, but why in the world would you have to pay for this? Because the stuff's not that great. If you watch the keynote like I did, you were probably sitting there going, okay, we've been able to do this with Google for like 2 years, and it's cool. They have the little search feature. You can circle to search, which requires the internet, by the way. So a lot of the information and a lot of the things that they showed require the internet, which is stuff that we already know with the Google phones anyway. And the Pixel 8 and the Tensor G3 is supposed to be the smartest chip, the best AI chip, and I think that it still is. And it's funny because there's been a lot of different benchmarks that are like, oh, well, the Tensor G3 is not the best whenever it comes to AI, but there's no standardized model for testing AI capabilities. They have different programs that run raw numbers, but they don't really mean a whole lot in the bigger picture of things. So, yeah, I wanted to make this video. I wasn't really planning on putting out 3 videos today. I wish I could have talked about this sooner, but it wasn't information that was readily available. Samsung didn't even talk about it, and nobody is really talking about it that I've seen. I mean, maybe someone might have this in their video. I haven't watched a whole lot of them yet, and I'm not trying to say anyone's not doing their job, but this is like a fast one that I think Samsung is pulling on people. Just like whenever I called out the Samsung Galaxy Tab S7 FE or whatever it was, when I called it the Tab S7 FU, when it came out a few years ago, when they did a bait and switch with the processors, and they didn't announce that and they didn't talk about it on the website. Whereas if you bought the Wi-Fi model, you get the Snapdragon 778G, but if you got the LTE 5G model, then you got the 750G. So it's kind of, this really just rubs me the wrong way. One, it rubs me the wrong way because they're not upfront with it, and they're not telling you, hey, by the way, you got to start paying for this after 2025. And two, the benefits just really aren't that great, and they raised the price on the Ultra. So the Ultra is now $12.99, and it's not $11.99 anymore. So even though the trade-in deals are okay, so last year the trade-in deals like max you could get was like $550 if you traded in the S22 Ultra. You can get up to $750, but since the price is $12.99 now instead of $11.99, it doesn't go as far. So really, it's like you're getting $650 trade-in credit. So these are just some observations that I had and some things that I noticed, and I saw it because somebody else mentioned in the comments of one of my previous videos about, oh, you have to start paying for this. I'm like, there's no way Samsung's doing this. Like, Samsung is not going to charge for this. It's so stupid because, one, the features aren't that great. Yes, you can do live translate. You can do live translate with the Google Pixel. And the smart search with the circle of search is powered by Google anyway, at least from what I was watching or reading. And yes, they're using Gemini AI for like their summarization and stuff. We already got summarization of the Recorder app with the Google Pixel back in December when we got the quarterly feature drop. So the Pixel 8 Pro, to me, far and away still has the best AI features. It has the smartest AI. It's the smartest smartphone. And it's doing more things than what you're getting with Samsung. And, well, they're not charging you for it. And they're not going to charge you, at least not at this point in time. If they do, of course, I will go ahead and I will call them out for that too. But this is nonsense. And I'm sure I'm still not going to be included on the list for Samsung to send me anything, which is fine. I will buy the stuff. I'm buying the stuff myself, and I like to be able to have my free platform here so I can tell you like the truth and the facts, and I don't have somebody telling me what to do. I don't have somebody hovering access over my head. Yeah, it would be nice if they send me the phone so I could make videos early and get more views, but at the end of the day, yeah, this really rubs me the wrong way, and I want to share this with my audience, people who watch this, because the AI features are not that impressive. Like, they just aren't, especially in comparison to the Google Pixel, and the fact that after 2025 they're going to start charging you is ridiculous. Now, the only thing that I can put like an asterisk next to it, they're at least going to retroact some of these features to previous generation phones. We don't know which ones yet. Probably the S23 Ultra, S23, maybe the S22. I don't know. So having access to that on a previous phone, maybe it might be worthwhile to pay for some of those features if you're interested. But when it comes to the S24 series, okay, yeah, it's going to be free until 2025 as well. But when we move beyond that, you're going to have this phone for up to 7 years. So they brought in 7 years of software support, 7 years of security patches. That's good. But 2 years from now, you're going to have to start paying for the AI features that you've been enjoying on your phone. So it just really rubs me the wrong way. I mean, there's no cost right now. And then for people who want to get it on their phones, when it's available, you'll be covered for free until 2025. So, I mean, yeah, it's good that they're doing that. But at the same time, a charge? Really? And how much are they going to charge for it? It's going to be like $10.99, $9.99. There's going to be a monthly subscription fee. Who knows? We'll find out when we get there. I'm going to go ahead and sign off for now. I got the red lights on. I haven't ranted about anything in a while, but yeah, I'm really not crazy about this. I'm sure you probably aren't either. So please feel free to sign off in the comment section. We can talk about this. Have some wonderful discussion, I'm sure. And hey, if you want to pre-order one, I've got the links in the description. Here's the thing. The phones are the latest and the greatest. There's no charge associated with it until 2025 after the end of that. So, yeah, 7 years of support, new Snapdragon 8 Generation 3, big bright screens, the best Samsung phones you can get on the market right now. So, I mean, yeah, it's still, I think, a pretty decent deal at this point in time if you want to buy a brand new one, if you're looking to upgrade from your S21, your S22. I don't recommend upgrading from the S23 series at all. And I'll probably make a video about that later. Like, unless you just want to have the latest and greatest, I don't really recommend upgrading because I don't think it's that much of an upgrade. The AI features are not that impressive. We can talk about this more. I mean, I'm sure it's going to be a great phone. I'm trying to order mine right now. I've been having issues with the website, trying to get them to apply my credit and things like that, because if you did the reserve your pre-order, you got $50 of Samsung credit. And if you pre-order using the links that I have with Howl, my affiliate provider, you get an extra $50 of exclusive credit through Samsung. But yeah, their website's been having issues, and I can't even log into my Samsung account. So pretty on par for Samsung. Hopefully, whenever they start charging us for AI, they can invest some of that in their servers so it makes it easier to get through the buying process, right? So that's all I've got. If you have any questions or comments or complaints, I'd love to hear them. Go to the comments section. We'll talk about it. If you enjoyed the video, please hit the like and the subscribe button and the little notification bell if you want updates when new videos come out. And as always, thanks for being here. I appreciate you watching. I'll see you guys next time.